Hello, everyone. Welcome back out to Liberty Park Stadium Day Field here in sunny Sedalia, Missouri for the 2025 Missouri American Legion Baseball State Championships. We have reached it. We got 2 games left here today that are going to decide who's going to play for the championship of the 19U Missouri American Legion Baseball League. And here we got it. Today, the first game here is going to feature the number 1 seed from the Stars group, that is the Moberly Sixers, 2-0, taking on the Festus Post 253 from the Stripes, number 2 in the Stripes, the Mule Club, beating them last night and then winning today as the number 1 seed on the Stripes side. They'll be playing Kirkwood, Post 156 at 7 p.m. this afternoon. We're going to see Jack Klump on the mound. I'm going to go grab this real quick. Give me just a second, folks, because I got to do this. Post 253. Now, the young man, I think this is a bold strategy myself personally. But the young man getting ready to go on the mound, Jack Klump, has thrown 9 1/3 innings for this squad. He's a 2028 grad. He's just going to be a sophomore coming up in the season. He has a 0 ERA. So that'll tell you something. 1 base on balls, 12 strikes in 9 1/3. 2 runs, but none of them earned. His whip, of course, is going to be low at a .643. And he has a .139 opponent batting average against. Let me welcome in my analyst for today's game. Been joining us all week. Start down the furthest in there with the head coach from the Moberly Spartans, Brandon Boyer. Coach, bold move putting a sophomore on the mound in this game.
Yeah, and hopefully he has played or pitched in games like this before. But it's also, you don't have to pitch in games like this because sometimes it's the first time. All kids are different. Might be excited for the moment and then take advantage of the opportunity. So,
well, there's a lot of buzz in our area about these 2 kids.
Yeah,
twins, Klump. Kind of like the Partney twins over in Hillsboro. These 2, they're making their mark. They're really good baseball players. We saw his brother yesterday make an appearance in a pinch hit appearance. Looked pretty good. Swing looked pretty good.
Yeah.
But, Coach, we have the other – I'm sorry. My brain, man, going 5 different directions.
Oh, you're good.
Our other – head coach analyst from Smith Cotton right here in Sedalia, Kyle Zimmerman. Here we go. Now I can get back to it. On the other side, Cooper Harvey is going for Moberly. Now I know I usually switched it up here. I didn't want to show any favoritism, or anything like that. So, but Cooper Harvey, this young man as well. Was it Westran, correct?
Yes.
And I don't think that's a bad move. You still got Jackson Angle. If he gets into trouble,
yeah,
you're still playing with a full deck pretty much, aren't you, Coach?
Yeah, and
I was going to give this one to him because we didn't want to show favoritism.
Oh, go ahead. You can take it. Hey, that's all right. No, I do think, I am slightly surprised. I will say that. I do think both teams are slightly, gambling. Now, from my, Harvey just graduated, going to Moberly Area Community College, so it's a situation where you've got one guy that has a lot of experience, pitched a lot of games, another guy a little bit younger, has the talent, but a little bit less experience. So I think that kind of lends a little bit of a leg up to Harvey, who's got the more experience. has potentially pitched in, bigger situations and games that have meant a little bit more. And so, I like it because now for both of these teams, if you can find a way to win going with these two guys, you still have your quote-unquote ace, your quote-unquote dude to be able to go in the finals tomorrow. So I'm a little bit surprised, but I like the move for both squads.
What's interesting, too, is when I was going through this, Cooper Harvey's left-handed, and you guys made mention of this. Coach Boyer, you talked about it. He was Class 2 first-team All-State catcher.
Yeah.
He plays all over the place.
I mean, a left-handed, that's almost unthinkable. I mean, people look at that and go like, that must be a typo.
Right.
But it's not, is it?
No. And I do know that there's umpires that do not like it as well.
Oh, I can imagine.
We had a spot where we actually had to do it one year when a kid was a freshman, and umpires griped about it all the time, which we've talked about multiple times this week, is strike's a strike.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it just speaks to Cooper's athletic ability. I mean, he also plays middle infield, and he can play outfield too, and we've seen him play a really good first base. So,
and that's the thing. If you got a kid that can do multiple things, why not? Right? And who says a lefty can't catch?
Yeah, and you see it at the Class 1 and 2 level. You see a lot more left-handed infielders, and then every once in a while a catcher.
Yep. I've seen a left-handed third baseman before. That was interesting. That's not typically a left-handed position either.
The one thing that it did for them with having Coop behind the plate is he could control the running game really well.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Because he throws it really well, and it might not be the best traditional look behind the plate, but you can still throw out runners.
Mm-hmm. So is he going to Moberly area as a two-way?
No, he's going to just a pitch.
Just a pitch. Okay.
And Jackson will do a little two-way with a focus on hitting and playing the field to begin with. Cade's going to PO, and then I believe Carson's going to try to hit and field, but could also feel out the mound.
Very good, very good. So this is going to be a fun one. On the other side, Festus, you've got, of course, the sophomore going in Clump. You got
good afternoon, everyone.
The Crowder commits, Mason Shermer. I think Brennan Irvin is the key here in the middle of this lineup right here. Eisenbeis is the DH, but Brennan Irvin, we've seen he's pitched, he's swinging the bat well. If he can, in the middle of that lineup with Shermer, if they can get some of that going, driving those guys, get on ahead of him.
Yeah.
Those two have been dynamic as a pair. We've seen Shermer and Irvin taking really good team at bats.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. They don't try to do too much. They might swing aggressively early and take a big swing, but at the end of the day, they've shown an ability to cut the swing down when they're down in the count, go the other way with the ball, and still be able to hit the ball hard going the other way. So, very dynamic duo there.
Absolutely. Let's get to some starting lineups first as Kent Lang is announcing the Festus group here. We're going to start there. The visiting squad, number 3, leading off, Devin Black. In the 2-hole, number 2, Tanner Duncan. In the 3-hole, number 30, Nolan Eisenberg. Boy, I'll spit it out. Number 4, in the 4-hole, number 72, Mason Shermer. In the 5-hole, number 14, Brennan Irvin. In the 6-hole, number 17, Cole Robinson. In the 7-hole, number 19, Cooper Schilling. In the 8-hole, number 16, Gunnar Jose. In the 9-hole, number 22, Clayton Anderson. You know, if you want a catcher, and his first name is Gunner, you feel pretty good about that, guys.
Yeah,
It's a good catcher.
that is a high-quality catcher name right there, yeah.
I like that, and he's done a good job with the pitching staff. Both these teams have a lot of, I believe, a lot of pitching left.
Yes.
Which I think is going to make them dangerous. I think both, Mule Club the same. They got pretty good. Kirkwood, pretty good shape. So all four teams left, as far as pitching, is in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Here we go with Moberly. Leading off, number 1, Ashton Hunt. In the 2-hole, number 3, the pitcher, Cooper Harvey. In the 3-hole, number 8, Jackson Engel. In the 4-hole, number 18, Anthony Ford. In the 5-hole, number 6, Nolan Samuel. In the 6-hole, number 15, Drew Smothers. In the 7-hole, number 13, Carson Irwin. Actually, it's 23. Number 23 is Carson Irwin. In the 8-hole, number 7, Cade Baum. In the 9-hole, number 12, Carson Fletcher. All right, as Ken finishes out the introductions here, we'll let you pay attention to that. We're going to get the sportsmanship creed, national anthem, and we'll be back to call the first pitch.
Sportsmanship to all players, all parents, all coaches, all umpires, all folks in the stands, and will you please repeat after me? I will keep the rules, keep faith with my teammates, keep my temper, keep myself fit, keep a stout heart in defeat, keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. And now at this time we'd like for everyone to please rise. All men who are not military, we request that you remove your hat as we honor America and this great nation with the playing of our national anthem.
Festus is going to get the first opportunity here to swing the bats. Off to a quick start, always a good thing. I think jumping into that, if you can scratch a run here, that's going to go a long way to getting you a W.
Yeah, we saw yesterday where it was a situation where Festus had to play 2 games and lost to a team that had yet to play. And we kind of got the same situation here. So you'd like to see, the Sixers stay fresh and in the rhythm that they had going earlier on. And then you'd also want to see Festus, well rested and ready to play.
What kind of pitch mix are we going to see here from Mr. Harvey?
So he's got a firm fastball, but he's not going to run it up there in like upper 80s or anything like that. He's got a really good changeup, and he's got effective breaking stuff. Mostly relies on a slider, but sometimes he'll keep it more vertical.
Very good.
He'll use all his pitches in any count, which we've seen a lot of this weekend. There's been no. I haven't thought there'd been one pitcher really just rely on one pitch routinely.
I want to see, if a pitcher, and I always want to see this, is a pitcher that can make sure he's off balance. We see a lot of these guys here when you're talking about guys. I like the way you put that. It was a firm fastball, okay? Mm-hmm. Well, what does that mean? Well, he's usually in the low 80s, right?
Yeah.
And maybe can get into the mid. When you get, beyond that, then you're talking about some good – because I don't care, folks. If you've ever stood in the box, 86 miles an hour is pretty fast.
Yeah.
And so 82 is hard to hit. The art of pitching is something that I like to see because it makes that fastball, that 82 mile an hour fastball, look like 85, 86. And if you can be effective with your off speed, put it where you want to, that fastball, actually the fastball can be your out pitch.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And the toughest thing to do as a hitter is hit a pitcher that is comfortable throwing off speed in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts, maybe even 3-2 counts, because those are traditionally fastball counts, and so it's very frustrating when you're not getting fastballs when you think you're going to get fastballs.
Ball 1 to Devin Black leading off the game here, and that's a strike.
For him to be successful, he's got to be able to locate that pitch there and not where the first pitch was at.
Yeah.
There's the slider. Yes?
Yeah.
And I think something that is important with Cooper on the mound is the defense that they have on the infield.
That's strike 3 and a strikeout looking. Devin Black frozen. That was a good pitch on the outer half, man.
Yeah, that's a really good pitch.
With this defense, you can just slot Cooper in on the mound and move Ford, who's DH'd over to first, who can play that position, and you get to keep the same infield, especially up the middle.
Attacking the strike zone. What a concept.
Yeah.
And, we hear this and we understand, in the big leagues and stuff, the metrics and all the analytics have gone to the, missing barrels, swing and miss, swing and miss, swing and miss, where years ago it was pitch to contact.
Yeah.
And it was interesting to me. I was looking, that's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Woo! 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm listening to a pitcher. Oh, gosh, who was? Oh, we were talking about oh, my goodness. I'm trying to think of the name. Grounded to the second baseman. Had to reach for that one, guys.
Yeah, he went hard outside, and then he ran it in on his hands. And then he got him on the changeup there. It was a good move.
Yeah.
But it was the great Sandy Koufax that went. He was first. He's trying to strike everybody out, and he said, "I went to one of the. I forget which pitcher it was. It was one of the guys been around a while."
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Well, instead of trying to make him miss the ball, make him hit the ball."
Yeah.
Harvey,
Good play.
great play, good job, good stretch over there by Ford. And a 1-2-3 for Harvey to open this up. And we'll be right back. We'll go to the bottom of the first with the score Festus 0, Moberly coming up. All right, folks, right here, our sponsor, Best Western here in Sedalia. Whether you're here for business, adventure, or the Missouri State Fair, the Best Western State Fair Inn in Sedalia has you covered. Relaxed and spacious, pet-friendly rooms with free Wi-Fi, HBO, and all the comforts of home. Wake up to a complimentary full breakfast, then explore Katy Trail, local events, and wind down in the indoor heated pool. With meeting space for up to 300 guests and convenient access to major businesses, it's perfect. It's the perfect stop for work or play. The Best Western State Fair Inn, clean, comfortable, and just around the corner from everything here in Sedalia. All right, let's get to our defensive positions. For Festus, you got on the mound, of course, is Jack Klump, his battery mate, Gunnar Jose. At first base, Mason Shermer. At second base is Cooper Shilley. At third base, Brennan Irvin. At shortstop, Tanner Duncan. Center field, Devin Black, and he's flanked in right field by Cole Robinson, and left field, Clayton Anderson. That's been a pretty consistent starting lineup for this Festus squad throughout this championship, guys.
Yeah, anytime you can have some consistency in your lineup, especially this time of year, it lends to better play because, you know, guys kind of know what's coming. They expect to be in the lineup. They're ready to play.
And Klump opens with ball one to Ashton Hunt here to lead this off. Ashton in that game earlier today against Kirkwood, I mean, he was the guy that put the 2 runs up that won the ball game.
Yeah, straight steal of home to tie the game, which is absolutely electric.
2 balls and a strike.
And then the walk-off single to win it.
That's a big cut.
He likes to play in big games. I mean, everybody likes to play in big games, but he thrives in playing in big games. He wants to produce in the big game. And
Coach, he said that in the post-game interview. He said, I like it. And that is driven in the gap and is going to get down. And Hunt, as it's cut off, is headed into second base, and he slides in safe ahead of the throw. Oh, I love that. Throw up the Karate Kid crane, baby. Go ahead.
That was their thing this year. As long as it's appropriate, I could care less what they do if they keep hitting doubles.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Make sure it's appropriate.
And go ahead and have some fun.
Yep.
Right? Enjoy it. Yeah, absolutely.
Starting off right where he left off. Good at bat there.
Cooper Harvey has an opportunity to help himself here as the starting pitcher, hitting in the 2-hole. And he pops it. Oh no. Hit the net.
Yeah, as soon as it hits the net, it's dead. Man, that was almost a really good play.
Just caught him. I looked like caught him on the heel a little bit.
Yep.
That was a good that was a hard angle for the umpire to see that.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I was surprised he caught that so quick. I mean, for us it was obvious and clear as day. But.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he could have been blocked out there by the catcher. Yeah, great job.
I'm surprised there's nobody. Usually there's someone that doesn't know that that's the case when it hits the net.
Yeah, it can't hit the netting first. 1 ball, 1 strike. And back to the that was Koufax who did that. Pitching to contact. If you can, and basically it's throwing strikes.
Yes.
And let the movement run away from that. Right.
Right.
Like that pitch right there. That started off towards the middle and was tailing away, and he fouls it off.
Yep. Anytime you can create movement on a pitch, especially on your fastball, you're going to be in a good spot because the hitter doesn't have enough time to change his bat path when the ball's already on the way. So, it goes from barrel to into the bat or barrel to fisting, and so.
And you got to, as a hitter, commit to wanting to take that pitch the other way when you know that pitcher has a lot of that run that he's going to try to put on the outside.
Yeah.
Because I think the big thing is guys are trying to be too fine picking on the corners, and they're not getting the chase, and then it runs that far away from the plate.
Yes, exactly. And that's kind of on the catchers, too. The catcher has to know that.
Harvey does hit it the other way, and it's going to drop foul.
It was much closer than it looked.
Yeah, that.
I think that was kind of blown back because you look at the flag out there.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. You got to be careful out there if you're in left field or third baseman. You got to stick with that just in case. But back to what I was saying, it's also on the catcher too. The catcher has to give a good target,
right,
to where the pitcher is not inclined to try to hit the edges.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Good at bat right here for Cooper Harvey.
Yeah.
He's fouled off some good pitches.
Mm-hmm.
And I like what you said there a minute ago, Coach Boyer, where he did try to take that as it's running away.
I love it when a lefty takes it the other way. It's one of those advantages they have as well.
That one he pulls, and the out is recorded. Because that was on that outer half, and when you roll over, that's what usually ends up happening.
Yep. Good job, though, of getting the runner to third base with less than 2 outs here.
Productive out,
yep.
Right? Productive out.
Yep.
And with the big dog coming up, you're still less than 2 outs, and a fly ball gets you a run here.
That's right. That was a good pitch.
Spins in the curveball for strike 1.
Jackson knows that he obviously wants to get a hit here, but he knows that he's got a lot of options on to get Ashton in from third.
Ooh. Strike 2. It's 0-2. So far, watching Klump on the mound, guys, he doesn't look overwhelmed at all.
No.
He looks like he feels very comfortable, like he belongs.
Yeah, he's throwing multiple pitches for strikes here. Nothing's really getting too far away from him.
Boy, he spent another one up there.
Yeah. And this is, again, as a hitter, Engel's got to be getting really frustrated here. This is the second game of the day, and he's maybe seen 2 fastballs all day long. and so you're just waiting for that fastball to show up, and it's not showing up. So hopefully he can stay patient and understand what the pitcher's trying to do to him and adjust to that.
There's a very good hitter in the.
He gets that treatment from week to week. It depends on the week, but he's had weeks where he hasn't seen many fastballs.
Yeah.
I had a young man. There's a fastball, but it was way out.
Yeah.
I say that to him. He goes, "Man, they won't. I saw nothing curves. They won't throw me a fastball." I looked over him and said, "Dude, I wouldn't throw you a fastball either."
That's right.
It's frustrating, but it makes you a better hitter overall.
Yeah. Learn to hit the curveball. There it is, right there. See? And
Good
the catch
play.
is made, but that is scoring the run. Off the curveball, Jackson, nice and patient. That's a heck of a job getting the run home.
Yeah, really good at bat there by Engel. And that's what you expect out of your guys. He's a 3-hole for a reason. You expect him to be able to get the job done more times than not.
So Moberly takes the early 1-0 lead on the sac fly, RBI from Jackson Engel, scoring Ashton Hunt from third.
And these are really good at bats so far for Moberly. You got a young guy who's throwing well, but at the same time he's thrown at least 15 pitches this inning. And so, they're still making him work. Even though he's around the strike zone, they're still making him work. They're still getting that pitch count up early, which could be beneficial later on in the game.
I've seen Anthony Ford a few times now. See, there's that big swing there. This is where I think he's got to learn. He's going to have to shorten up at some point with 2 strikes here. Go ahead, Coach.
I just am feeling, just by the way that this approach has been, that's part of the reason they threw Klump. Was
yes, sir.
Because Kirkwood had success with this same game plan against the righties. So.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They were paying attention, basically. There's the fastball. Can't get there.
Good effort. That ball was in the air for a long time.
Yes, it was.
I can't imagine he'll see another one.
And that's funny because it's under there. It says, "Man, that ball was up there so long, and I still couldn't get to it."
Yeah.
And you got to run back to your spot.
Yeah, I know. Good job by Klump taking a step off the back of the mound there, giving everybody a chance to get back to their spot and not rushing everybody.
Yeah, because you need a little blow after running that far.
Yeah, especially when it's this hot outside.
3-2 to Ford. See if he shortens up his swing a little bit here. Heck no, baby. We're gripping and ripping.
Yeah. There's some guys, though, that you just got to let them do it. Yeah, because there's always that chance that if they get the timing right, that ball is going to go a long way.
Man, he keeps fouling off. That's
Easy.
good hustle.
Yeah.
Is behind the dugout, though, so.
Yeah, wouldn't have counted even if he caught it. But that's where you got to be careful because he's trying to hustle, but that doesn't matter if you catch it or anyways. You don't want to get hurt on a ball that it's not going to matter if you catch it. Uh-oh.
So the walk, that curveball got away from him, and Ford ends up at first base. Nolan Samuel at the plate now.
There's 2 big bodies over there at first base.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're right. Man, Ford, Shermer kind of sets himself apart from a lot of people, but not Ford.
I don't know
Good fastball, strike one.
about Shermer, but Anthony is a good football player.
Okay, guys, just notice that. Angle, Ford, spin,
Spin it.
pin. First pitch to Nolan Samuel, fastball.
Yep.
Then he spins it. I remember doing games for the GAC. Brett Norfleet was at Mizzou playing football.
Yep.
He's 6'7", and you get these guys, and there was one of the guys at Central, Ethan Callison, he's like 5'6". He's on base.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Mutt and Jeff. Yeah, it's
Right.
a hilarious picture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's away from the catcher, and Ford, good jump, gets to second base on the wild pitch.
I have a feeling that Nolan had that in his mind when he went up to the plate. He's one of those guys that's watching the sequence, and then he got that fastball, and he's like, come on.
yeah, exactly.
Hurt my feelings, man. Come on.
But you also have to be ready for that pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Samuel. Little flare, and it's going to drop in for a hit. Ford hustling around. That's a great job of base running by the big man, scoring on the single. Got a great jump on that, showing off some speed there.
Yeah, I mean, his size I think can be deceiving a little bit, but he still is he's a phenomenal athlete. Like we talked about football, he's a 3-sport guy. I mean, you see him move on the other fields in the court, you know that he can score just as much as those little guys out there.
Oh, yeah.
Drew Smothers, the catcher, at the plate with Samuel at first. 2 runs in here for Moberly, and 2 outs still. Clump 1 pitch away from getting out of this.
That was also good game awareness there by Ford. Sometimes guys forget how many outs there are, and they don't realize that with 2 outs, there's no hesitation. Like, you have to go. And if he hesitates at all there, he probably doesn't score. So that was good game awareness.
Big hop to the second baseman. Shilly over, and that ends the inning. They strand 1, they get 2. We head to the top of the second inning with the score 2-0 Sixers.
There were no errors, and there was 1 runner left. 1 inning played, and it's Moberly 2 and Festus 0.
This will be a good one.
Gonna be a good one.
Definitely a different type of process.
Cut down or freeze up.
Being a coach's son.
Jackson, of course, they keep retooling. 1 stone to base, a hit by pitch. Oh my goodness. Folks, we hope you're enjoying the broadcast. YBM, Youth Baseball Midwest, the most comprehensive youth baseball talk in the Midwest. Hope you subscribe. Check out our podcast. We have a lot of fun with our podcast. Let's set the defense for the Sixers. On the mound, of course, we see Cooper Harvey. Behind the plate, his battery mate, Drew Smothers. At first base, Anthony Ford. At second base is Nolan Samuel. At third base, Carson Fletcher. Shortstop, Jackson Engel. In center field is Ashton Hunt. He's flanked in left field by Cade Bohm. And in right field by Carson Irwin. Mason Shermer getting ready to lead off the inning for this Festus squad. Takes ball 1. We've seen him take some big hacks early in counts, so I think you can't just, he can ambush a fastball and hit it out of this park.
Yeah.
I think maybe. Nope. Got under it just a little too much.
Just missed it.
Nice job by Irwin getting over there, making the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, those ones when guys have big swings like that and they don't quite, they still barrel it a bit, but they don't quite piece the ball up. They can be hard to read in the outfield.
Yes.
Because you immediately want to you want to go back to begin with, but
Brendan Irvin, and he beats it out. So Irvin, first pitch swinging, infield single. Heck of an effort over there by Samuel just to even get to that ball.
Yeah, that was a great job. I didn't think he had any chance to get to it, but that was almost a really great play.
Cole Robinson at the plate. So Festus with 1 on and 1 out. Trying to see if they can get this runner into scoring position here. That's ball 1.
That is by far the hardest throw as an infielder. You're sprinting away from where you're trying to throw it to and having to turn and make a good, strong throw. That was a great job.
Ball 2. Maybe get some ballet lessons, the jump turn.
Right.
Something like that. Gymnastics.
I'd pay to give Nolan whatever type of lessons you say, ballerina,
some ballet lessons.
Senior gift.
I keep trying to talk guys into getting into yoga. Learn how to
days
be
of yoga in preseason last year.
Yeah, learn how to be flexible.
2 and 1. Oh, flexibility is huge, man.
Yeah.
That's one of the number one things I hear talked about at performance training facilities and whatnot is flexibility, agility, athleticism, just how your body moves.
Yes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's one of the benefits of all these guys being invested in pro players, because when you say, let's do some yoga, they're more interested in it because there's a lot of those guys that do the drive line and the power pitching programs that do a lot of flexibility and stretching.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Almost didn't get back there.
Man, we had the whole crowd on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that was impressive. You know, talking about the whole crowd getting involved, Rockbridge, it's incredible. So they have a first and third play. Oh, good pitch.
Good pitch by Harvey. And Robinson down looking for out number 2. That's a big out right there.
Yeah, that was a really good pitch right there.
He threw him 2 really nasty pitches.
Actually, you know what he threw him? A chair. Cooper Shilley at the plate. Nice job by his
Yeah, that was really good. But Rockbridge has this first and third play where they pretend that they're going to squeeze in order to steal second base, and their whole dugout yells squeeze, their whole fans, their whole side, they yell squeeze to try to distract the other team from being able to.
Throw down. He's back in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, you know, it can be disconcerting if you never know, man.
Yeah.
You just never know.
Yeah. Well, and as a catcher, everybody's yelling at you, so you're like, what's going on?
2 balls and a strike. That's where a catcher has to have a calm demeanor.
Yeah.
That's fouled straight back.
I flinch worse than any baseball coach in the country.
What is that, coach?
I'm glad he hasn't noticed it yet, but it's not the first time I've done it.
Your flinch made me flinch right there, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
I knew it had no chance of getting here, but then I feel that movement to the side of me. I'm like, oh, God.
I just catch it with my teeth, coach.
You should see me at the indoor cage.
Oh, man.
Bouncing all over the place.
Yeah. Hey, I understand that, though. Sometimes, man, depending upon the indoor, you can get ball comes from a different cage or hits off the top and comes down and hits you on top of the head.
Ground ball to Angle. He's got to go the long way. And that's out number 3. So they strand a runner, and we head to the bottom of the second with the score 2-0 Sixers.
Now moving to the bottom of the second, and Moberly leads 2-0.
Oh, Game 7 Baseball, Game7Baseball.com. We've got some great stuff with Game7Baseball.com. Go, if you're looking for fall ball, they're finishing up their All-Star Showcase, and fall ball will be just around the corner, so make sure you check out their lineup of fall ball tournaments at Game7Baseball.com. All right, here we go, top third inning. You've got Carson Irwin at the plate. Gets into one, but just got under it. High fly ball. That's a big league fly ball, guys.
That got way up there. And I like swinging first pitch right there. I mean, that pitch is over the heart of the plate. Your timing should be down by now because you've seen him throw enough pitches. So I like swinging right there. Just got under it.
That one might have flirted with the fence at Preshow, the short porch. Those small schools.
Yeah.
And a line drive right at Devin Black. Almost, that's the tough play right there. That line drive right at the center fielder.
Yeah.
You guys, how hard is it to make sure that your corners are communicating that to the center fielder?
Oh, it's very difficult, and especially on a line drive like that, because you always say first step back, but the natural thing for people to do on line drives is to step in first.
Wow, guys. That is huge.
That was a 3-pitch inning.
For Jack Klump.
Right?
It was a 3-pitch inning.
Wow.
3 pitches. There's a perfect inning.
Yeah.
That's my perfect inning right there. Hats off to Jack Klump. We head to the top. Excuse me. Yeah, top of the third. That was bottom second. Excuse me. Top of third inning. We'll be right back. All right, folks. Hey, we want to thank Best Western State Fair Inn for their sponsorship of Youth Baseball Midwest here for the Missouri American Legion Baseball State Championships. Whether you're here for business, we're a little business, we're a little fun. They got you covered. Relax in the spacious, pet-friendly rooms with free Wi-Fi, HBO, and all the comforts of home. Wake up to a complimentary full breakfast, which we did. We haven't explored the Katy Trail. We are here for a local event, and we have wined it down, but not next to the heated pool, but, we have wined it down. With meeting space up to 300 guests and convenient access to major businesses, it's the perfect stop for work or play. Check out Best Western State Fair Inn today. Cooper Harvey out for his third inning of work, facing Gunnar Jose. We got so messed up, guys. I'll tell you, that's ball one. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Perfect inning. That's a perfect inning for me.
Yeah.
I was going to say, they must have watched the last game. Trying to be efficient for the people there.
Yeah.
1 pitch, 1 out. That is the epitome of baseball economics. And you got 3 pitches and 3 outs.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any better. I know everybody loves the immaculate, because you're 3 pitches, 3 sets. I don't care.
Right. Well, and Coach and I were mentioning to each other in between innings, as a coach, I'm trying my best to tell that third hitter, you got to take a pitch there. Got to take a pitch. Even if it's right down the middle, even if it's something that you think you can hit for a home run, you got to.
I think that's why it's so hard, isn't it, Coach?
Yes. One of those situations, too, and I feel like he'll feel the same way, where you don't even care if the pitcher knows, because most pitchers know that that's a take situation.
Yes. Yep.
Left that one upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jose.
And believe it or not, I've seen it a lot of times where 2 pitches, 2 outs, and then the third guy walks because he takes a pitch.
Yeah.
Good pitch.
Good pitch on the outside corner. That was a great changeup from Cooper Harvey that left that swing and miss.
Yeah.
The taking and seeing more pitches also could give Cooper a chance to, get a drink, sit down for a little
yeah,
bit.
absolutely.
It helps your pitcher out as well.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's a great point. Because he probably got in there, sat down, and was like, wait, I got to go back out there?
No one pick him up. Go get his glove.
That'll teach him.
And
3 balls and no strikes to Clayton Anderson. Hey, I got some fun facts for you from Clayton Anderson, guys. You want to hear them?
yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. This is the young man that likes fishing.
I was
Yeah.
literally gonna say before you said anything, is this another fishing kid? Same fishing kid.
It is the same fishing kid. And it's 3 balls and a strike. And one of the things I like, his goals and plans for after high school, here's a young man that's going to go, he wants to become an electrician.
I like that, yeah. Yeah, you need.
And see, you got the one who wants to become an electrician at the in the 9 hole, and at the 1 hole is your union carpenter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pretty cool deal.
Probably can feed off each other a little bit, feed each other some business.
Can't have any carpentry without some electricity. Runner goes. The bunt doesn't get down.
no.
Oh! An angle can't handle the 1 hop.
I'm not sure. He went really, really late there, so I'm not sure if that was a bunt and run or a missed call from somebody, but it worked out, but I don't think that's what Coach Casino wanted right there.
And he's over talking to him right now.
Yeah.
That's one of those you go, that's not what we were playing, but
Right.
it's all cool now.
Yeah. It works, so I'm not going to be upset right now, but
And that is down. Good bunt. Oh,
what a play.
Anderson doesn't go, and Cooper Harvey pops off the mound, as the athlete he is, because pitchers are athletes too. Makes a nice play.
I'm surprised that you don't see that often, that runner, even if he thought that he was going to go 3 there, they usually,
Yeah, well, and honestly, I think the main reason why he didn't go is because he's left-handed, and it's much easier for the lefty to go to third.
I can see that, right?
And so
right.
he kind of second-guessed himself. If he would have gone without hesitation, I don't think Harvey goes to third, just because the natural thing is to get the ball and throw to first.
Tanner Duncan. He plans to play some collegiate ball. He's still just a junior, though, guys.
Yeah,
Or he'll be a senior this year.
Okay, yeah, he did a good job yesterday on the mound for Festus.
That's fouled back into the net. 2 balls and 1 strike. That sun's going to get tough on the right side of the field there, guys.
Yeah, it is almost impossible to see a ball from third base to first base. So pick off moves get really tough, and then ground balls to third get really tough when they're thrown to first base here at Liberty Park. I've seen balls that were thrown right at the first baseman's chest, and they didn't see it and missed the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a little unrest under the canopy here.
A little?
After that last call, I thought it was a good call. I didn't think it was.
They
Not quite sure.
They
the
disagreed.
hubbub. And that's okay. You know
Right.
what? That's where that always makes me laugh. You don't get some of those as an umpire, you're not doing your job right.
Yeah.
Hey, base hit. Coach sending him. Hunt coming home, and a play is going to, and he takes off late, and he's out. Nice job by the catcher. I love what Smothers did there. He didn't wait for the ball to get to him. Went and got it. The run scores. It's a 2-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the third.
And nobody was left on base. We've now played 2.5 innings.
Youth Baseball Midwest, folks, the most comprehensive youth baseball talk in the Midwest. Hey, you know what? Next Saturday, a week from today, actually, we're going to be at ABC Ballpark. It's an old Legion Post ballpark. Thoman Booth used to play there, guys. Post 338. And
Okay.
they're not there anymore. Haven't had a program in a couple years. But we're going to be there next Saturday. Youth Baseball Midwest will be live streaming the St. Louis Youth Sports Outreach Cops versus Kids Home Run Derby.
Oh, cool.
This is our 4th year doing it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We get police officers from around the area. 14, 15-year-old kids come out, and we have it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's for fun, and we have a big home run derby.
Wow, that sounds awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. And I'm sure those kids that end up beating some of those adults don't let them live it down.
I'll tell you, that's true. And you know what? The last 2 years, we've had 2 young ladies, 2 softballers win the thing.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Ellie Smith, a couple of years ago, this young lady she didn't have a round under 20 bombs.
Holy cow. Man,
Yes.
that's impressive.
Swinging the bat. 2-0 here to Ashton Hunt as he leads off the top of the 3rd inning. I tell you, man. And then Grace Alexander last year won it, young lady, on the kids' side. They have a swing off against the officers, and I think the young lady won it last year.
That's great.
And we got some officers in there from still wanting to swing it from their college days,
Yeah.
high school days.
Yeah, reliving the glory days.
I could see leadoff walk. I could see Ashton going here, and I also could see a bunt.
Yeah, I think with a young guy on the mound, I definitely like to be aggressive right here. You got a guy who really good running the bases.
Cooper Harvey shows, pulls back, ball 1.
That's 5 in a
Little
row.
cat and mouse here, guys. Is he
I
gonna
think so.
put it down?
I think that one was more just he just threw 4 balls in a row. I want to see if I can get him to throw another one.
There's the strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Which, as a coach, I don't like giving the pitcher a target in that situation. And sometimes when you lay your bat over the strike zone, that gives the pitcher a target.
Just take. Right?
Yeah.
He needs to go right after Cooper. I mean, Cooper's a good hitter, but he does not want to face Jackson with runners on 1st and 2nd, no out.
Right.
Throw over. He's back in easily.
And I think, maybe the being out of the zone a little bit right here has kept them from being a little bit more aggressive, because you don't want to run when it's essentially, it acts like a pitch out because it's a ball up and away.
2 balls, 1 strike, a couple of throwovers. So in the MLB, he couldn't throw over anymore.
That's
and
right.
Hunt would take off.
Just missed that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes. You think that's coming to high school, guys?
I hope not.
It's one of those things we talk about the pitch count. I don't actually think it's an issue in high school.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yes. I agree.
And I'm all about the game being quick.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Curveball, pops it foul, back behind us, onto the roof and back onto the field, actually.
Yeah. For me, again, I agree with Coach. I don't think it's an issue, but also, I think at the high school level, that helps the base runner way too much. Because if you know that they can't pick off, that's a free base almost.
Hung that curveball. That ball is caught, but gave Hunt enough time to get back to the bag. Harvey just missed. Man, we are seeing some near misses and some balls getting out of the ballpark.
Yeah, it didn't sound like he got all of that one either. So I was a little bit surprised it went as far as it did based off the sound of the contact.
He really hung that breaking ball, and especially to a lefty where it's coming into their barrel.
Jackson Angle at the plate now. And it's going to be Spin City, I think, boys.
Yeah, Engel can't get too aggressive here, which, again, he's been pitched this way all day today, so I think he's kind of settled in and isn't going to jump at a pitch, but
this is where it's hard. I think, it's a difficult thing, but we talk about these things. As a hitter, can you reset your mind just to sit on that pitch and think about right center field?
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it's a fastball, there you get.
Right. And that was an incredibly good pitch by
it was.
By Klump there. That was not giving in, not laying one over the heart of the plate. That was a really good job. But sometimes, and I've had this conversation with my middle of the order guys, like if we know we're going to get pitched a certain way, I might tell our guy, hey, sit curveball here. Normally you sit fastball, but if you're getting pitched a certain way consistently the whole day, okay, let's adjust our sit and let's sit curveball, and you're not going to get beat by a fastball per se. You got good hands, so sit curveball.
That's a great changeup right there from Klump. Dropped it right over the middle of the plate. Oh, he got the boy. He did.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! When he threw that there, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. He tends to shorten up a little bit with 2 strikes, as most hitters do, and I don't think he had a full swing on it, but he still put a good barrel on it, and you saw the ball carry.
Yeah.
The outfielder played it a little short to begin.
Klump's middle name must be Danger. Anthony Ford at the plate.
Can't relax here.
And I don't. That sometimes can be, it won't be ideal, but effective when you've just spun it and pitched away from a hitter, and then you do give them a pitch. It sometimes catches you off guard.
Yeah, I agree. You have to have the ability to pitch inside. Even if you're a upper 70s, low 80s guy, you have to be able to throw inside just to get them off the scent and to keep them from getting their arms extended.
2-0. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Ford. Man, with those flags flying like that, it's just awfully tempting to get that big. 1 swing, 3 balls and a strike.
I'm actually shocked he didn't swing at the 2-0
At
pitch.
the 2-0, I thought the exact same thing. That looked like a very hittable pitch.
And that's
He came in on it.
He got back to catch it. Klump through 3. We head to the top of the 4th. 2-1 Sixers.
3 innings played. Moberly 2 and Festus 1.
Here we go. Leading off the top of the 4th inning for Festus. Nolan Eisenbeiss, the DH, followed by Mason Shermer and Brennan Irvin. Coach, this is a great spot for Festus right here. You're down 1. You're going to see, you get your big guys to see Harvey again.
Yeah, Klump has done a really good job keeping Festus in the game, giving this offense a chance to find their footing and figure out what Harvey's trying to do against them.
Good curveball. 0-2 to Eisenbeis. One ball, 2 strikes. Good crowds again today.
Yeah.
I like it. Grounded 2, cut off by the third baseman. Good job by Fletcher there
Yeah, that was a good play.
for out number 1.
Great job of resetting his feet and not trying to throw that while still moving towards second base.
I like that. And if you've played enough together, you're communicating. I got that.
Yes.
Yeah, you tell your shortstop.
That's right. You want that ball to be the third baseman's ball, and good job there.
Because that's an extra 2 steps if it gets to angle.
Correct.
Big swing and a miss by Shermer.
Yeah, he's trying to tie the game right
I
here.
like how Cooper challenged him there.
Yeah.
You don't always want to go lone inside on a lefty that swings like this.
Yeah, but that was in enough that if he'd have hit that, it would have been yanked foul.
He set up that pitch really well, too.
1 ball, 1 strike to Shermer. Taking a moment here.
This is where Shermer's been really good all weekend.
And that is hit the other way, but not enough.
I don't think Shermer was a big fan of how Harvey pitched him there.
Yeah, he quick pitched him a little bit. That's smart by Harvey, though. I mean, if he's in the box.
And he took a little extra time.
Yeah.
Which that is, you talk about points of emphasis on pace of play. That is one in high school that always seems to frustrate me when umpires make hitters.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1 by Brendan Irvin.
Keep 2 feet in the box when it's not an issue.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, just as long as, the rule actually is you're supposed to. At least 1.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
meant
rule.
1, not 2, sorry.
Yeah.
You got to keep 1 in the box.
Yeah.
And as long as the kid's doing that, or if he's close enough, his foot's just barely out, you can't make a big stink about those things.
Right. Great inning there.
Anthony Ford, man, the pitchers, I'll tell you, boys, we got some dueling going on. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. Moberly still up 2-1.
We move to the bottom of the innings. Moberly 2 and Festus 1.
Well, one of these teams might be punching their ticket to the Mid-South Regional held in Washington, Missouri this year. 2025 will see a team from Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri. Actually, 2 for Missouri because the host team does get a squad to go in. So, hey, if you like more baseball, especially American Legion baseball, please tune in. If you're in the Washington area, get down to the ballpark. But if not, continue to watch the championships move along here on Youth Baseball Midwest. Subscribe, hit the dinger. We're looking forward to bringing you the Mid-South Regional Championships.
So Washington gets a bid to that? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the host place gets a a team. Oh, just off the glove, the shortstop there. Not in time. That was a heck of a nice job by the shortstop over there. Tanner Duncan didn't give up on it, guys.
Yeah, you love to see that, never giving up on a play, and almost a really great play by Irvin there at third. Good job also running through the bag at first base, because some guys, start to round it because they think it's in the outfield, and then they get thrown out.
Drew Smothers at the plate. Nobody out, runner at first.
Drew gets the J.D. Drew chance.
Yeah.
He used to rain down at Busch Stadium.
Yeah. One ball, one strike. Stick around. Our nightcap tonight, 7 p.m. We've got Kirkwood 156 taking on the Mule Club, post 131. 2 balls and a strike.
See, I didn't think that pitch was very close.
No,
I didn't either.
No. He was already set up out, and he reached out. Yeah, that ball's out. But we're also a little bit further behind the plate, so we can see that. I could understand from down the line, it's a little bit different perspective.
Yeah, I understand what it looks
That's
like.
why you
It's
get
in a dugout.
Yeah, you get the oohs and ahs.
Oh, yeah.
And another one,
Whoa.
Tanner Duncan. I think that's you can't throw that, buddy. You can't throw that.
Yeah, great job keeping it on the infield, but you don't need the throw. And on the other side of that, Mason over there at first base, he's got to give up the bag. He's got to give up the bag, knock it down, keep it in front,
That's right there. I chalk that up to youthful exuberance.
Yeah. They're trying hard. They're trying to make a play. It's not for lack of effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, now you got first and third, nobody out.
See, to me, that's a single. There was no chance they were going to.
Right.
That's every field it's different on how that ball is played past first base, and you'd think with all the foul territory over there that it would bounce back, or that it would be almost an automatic. But I don't know if Drew makes it to second on that.
Oh,
yeah.
I agree, Coach.
With Shermer throwing that ball, yeah.
Our field's really tight behind first base, and it will hit it and go up the line, so it's almost automatic.
Okay.
Carson Irwin at the plate. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, and the old. Sorry.
There's nobody out here, guys, first and third. This is a big opportunity for the Sixers to break this open.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of it here.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The old fence here was individual wooden boards.
Yeah.
And so every once in a while you did get a kick like that. And so you just didn't know where it was going to go.
2 balls, 2 strikes. These are some high leverage pitches right here, guys.
Yeah, can't chase here if you're Irwin. You got to make him get it over the plate.
Three balls, 2 strikes. I love this experience too. I know everybody's want to win, but just looking at it from my perspective, this young pitcher here, getting this opportunity.
Absolutely.
I mean, how you come out of it, you've got to take the lessons, what you learned. Oh, left that too big. Irwin through the hole, and it's 3-1 Moberly.
As a coach, you love for a young pitcher to get a pitch in a game like this, because then you can trust them yourself if they haven't, to know that they've been there before.
Absolutely, Coach. Cade Bohm at the plate. He lined out to the center fielder his first time up. First and second, nobody out. I think Klump's looking for the pitcher's best friend here. Oh, and he gets the bunt.
That pitch is already inside. You've got to go ahead and just bunt that right at the third baseman. You don't want to try to force yourself.
He went.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
You don't want to try to force that to first base when he's already given it inside for you.
It cracked me up. Gearing was geared up. He was all He was almost rounding third.
Safe. That was the play they had on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I totally get it because it was right back at him, but
Right.
if you like the last play we talked about how fast Gearing got off the bag on the bunt down, it was going to be tough to get him out there.
Gehring running for the catcher, Drew Smothers. And Coach Cassena out. Looks like he's going to make the change, and he is. He's going to Devin Black in center field. And you got to give it up to this kid, sophomore.
Yeah.
Looks like Eisenbeis is going to enter the game. So they'll scratch their DH here. And Shermer.
I think you're.
What do we got going on here?
I think Shermer's going to the outfield.
Yeah, he's going to
Okay,
he's going
okay.
to left field. And it looks like Anderson's going to move to center field as Devin Black is going to come in as the reliever here.
And then with Eisenbeis coming into
First
into
base.
the game, you're burning your DH.
Yep.
Which is fine.
You're here now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And at this point, you know, it's 3-1. Klump, I think, got you as far as he was going to get you. I think he did an excellent job
Yes.
for a young pitcher in this situation. Now you got to get to some of your veterans and see what you can get done. Because this is win or go home right here, fellas.
Right. Yeah. And I think you got to give a lot of credit to Klump. He did, like you said, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Offense had some chances, just couldn't get the timely hit. So I think you can absolutely live with that outing from Klump.
I don't see anybody doing the YMCA though, guys.
I know.
I will say these three guys from, and I don't want to say it wrong because I said it right yesterday. What did you say, Herky? They call it Herky?
Herky.
They
Yeah,
must be a pretty good
Herculaneum.
little program because these guys that they've ran out there are pretty solid.
Pitching change for Festus. Moving in from center now on the mound. Number 3.
You know,
Devin
the
Black.
pockets of there's just a lot of good baseball up the corridor from Cape Girardeau on up through North Park, you know, St. Charles County. It's really good baseball.
Yeah.
And when you can pull from that area where you take a handful here, 3 here, 1 here, it makes a good team.
Absolutely.
Which the Sixers luckily get a pull from a little bit bigger area, but in Northeast Missouri. But they also have to, you know, battle travel teams, and some schools like to keep their group together, and they pull a couple kids, almost make a Legion team that's not a Legion team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carson Fletcher at the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out, and a line drive. Oh, a nice play by Tanner Duncan.
That was really good.
I think he thought about going third, but his momentum kept. That's a tough throw from the seat of your pants.
Yeah.
That's the first out. Run comes in on the play.
Yeah, that's a really, really good play there because that's 2 runs if he doesn't stop that ball from getting to the outfield. And you still leave the double play in order. 1 more ground ball here, get out of the inning, limit the damage.
Smothers scores. It's a 4-1. First and third. We'll see if the runner goes here. Ashton Hunt at the plate. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Got in at his kneecaps a little bit there. Ball 1. That's a strike. Carson Fletcher at first, Cade Baum at third. Big hack by Hunt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's got a very quick bat. His hands get through the zone very well.
Yeah, very short, compact.
That is outside.
He's got sneaky power to the right side as well, especially for a little guy.
Mm-hmm.
Three balls, 2 strikes. That's a good at bat here. He was down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's worked back full.
Might have had a little sweat getting his eye there.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Right? Yeah.
Foul tipped into the glove, catches it. Nice job by Jose. And that is out number 2. That's a big K right there.
Yeah.
And brings up Cooper Harvey with first and third. Do you send the runner here?
With the speed
It's 2
I know
outs.
with Carson, probably not.
Okay.
He's gonna be mad
And
that I
that's-
said that. But
well,
my
but
thing
that's
is,
the thing.
you can throw him out in the inning.
Yeah. Well, so here's where I would disagree with you. I like sending him because if Harvey leads off the inning next inning,
Oh, yeah, that's
now
true.
you have a runner on base for Engel instead of Engel leading off the inning. So
It
I'm
probably
okay with
then
that.
depends on, it's 1 ball, 1 strike. It probably depends on your count then too, right? If he gets in a hole.
Yeah, I think so. I think with 2 strikes, you send him for sure. Ooh, almost.
You could also send him and be selective, delayed steal.
Right.
We've seen those leave early or walk off or sprint, or it's been done a couple different times this weekend. Steal
Right.
and stop.
Yeah, there's a lot of options, but I think with 2 strikes for sure, you gotta send him.
Oh, and that is a nice catch there by Brendan Irvin to end the inning. Not before Moberly breaks through and gets 2 more. It's 4-1 as we head to the top of the 5th inning.
And there were 2 runners left on base. We've now played 4 complete innings, and Moberly leads 4-1.
Folks, at Best Western State Fair Inn in Sedalia, Missouri, you're just steps away from adventure and minutes away from business. Enjoy spacious, pet-friendly rooms with HBO, free Wi-Fi, and room service. I got to try that room service thing. Fuel up with a full hot breakfast, which we did. Then explore the Katy Trail, hit the Missouri State Fairgrounds, or wrap up a workday with ease. With meeting space for up to 300 and relaxing perks like indoor heated pool and cocktail lounge, this is comfort and convenience all in one. Book your stay at the Best Western State Fair Inn today. Been enjoying our stay there. The folks have been great. Hospitality's great. Rooms are great. Sleeping like a baby. Tell them that Youth Baseball Midwest sent you. We appreciate that. All right, guys. Well, gentlemen, here we are, top of the 5th. We got 2 more left. Moberly up 2-1. You got 3 left. 5, 6, and 7. They got 3 more shots here, does Festus, to get back in this game here. They're down 3. At bats here, you've been struggling with Harvey. He hasn't thrown a lot of pitches. He's been pretty efficient.
Yeah.
The right fielder.
He's done a good job keeping his pitch count down. And here for Festus, you can't try to get everything back in 1 inning. You just got to get 1 base runner and then get 1 run and then go from there.
A lot of that contact's been soft contact too, and I think Cooper's going to try to just do what he's been doing. He's a smart pitcher, so he knows how he's faced hitters in the previous times through the lineup. I think he's going to maybe switch it up a little bit, but stick to what he's doing.
And that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's pretty impressive. Robinson here hitting with no batting gloves.
I noticed that last game with the catcher from Mule Club.
Yeah, with his. Oh,
and that hit his back foot. Oh, that's a big break.
Yeah.
For Festus here, the hit by pitch. All right, guys, I got some more trivia, but this is American Legion baseball trivia, and we'll you got to hang around to the 7th inning to get this, but you guys got to think we'll do this. But
Okay.
the last Missouri team, as that is ball one, squared to bunt, the last Missouri team to win the American Legion Baseball World Series and what year? That's the trivia. Make sure you put your comments below. Let us know what you think. We'll come back to that. Cooper Shilley, 1 ball, 1 strike. The cat and mouse is on here.
Yeah.
With trying to get that runner to second base.
Down 3, it's hard to sack bunt here. Oh man.
Woo.
He had a chance to go 2 there, but that's probably the right play. Just going 1.
And you know what? Right there, he looked. Give it a look. That's good. You're up 4-3. Don't give something away.
Yeah.
Gunnar Jose at the plate. Ball 1.
Jose's got an opportunity here, and he's a guy that's hit some balls hard this weekend. He can get one in the gap, get a run in, and get to second base all in one swing.
That's strike 2. Excuse me, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a little ahead of myself there.
Left fielder's playing a little shallow too. I mean, the wind is blowing into right center, but still.
That's 2.
That was a beautiful pitch right there.
Yeah, that was a really good breaking ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a good pitch. And he goes down on strikes. Jose going back to the dugout thinking about that pitch.
Now batting number 22,
Clayton Anderson now. Anderson has walked and scored the only run for this Festus squad here in this game. Harvey, I know he hit that guy, but since that pitch, he's been pretty nails here.
Yeah, and again, I think for me, sack button there with nobody out, runner on first. I feel like
you gave away an out.
You gave away an out after he had maybe shown that there was a little bit of struggle, but you bail him out, you give him the out, and then he goes back to doing his thing.
Ground ball. Ford steps on the bag. They strand another runner. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Score 4-1 Sixers.
It's batsman, 1 runner was left on base. We now move along to the 5th. Score remains Moberly 4 and Festus 1.
Youth Baseball Midwest is a production of Red Earth Production, LLC. Check out redearthprod.com, redearthprod.com if you're looking for some production work. If you're looking for some a social media campaign, email campaign, or some managed services, we'd be happy to help you. Go on the website, hit the contact page. We'll set you up a consultation. You can even book a consultation. We'd love to talk to you. So remember, www.redearthprod.com. There's the question for you, folks. So put it in the comments below. Who was the last Missouri team to win the American Legion World Series and what year? Please let us know if you know. Jackson Engel leading off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 4-5 and no errors for Moberly. 1-2-1 for Festus. It's been a well-pitched game, gentlemen. That is fair down the line. Engel on his way to second base, and he's going to be into second with a leadoff double.
Really good piece of hitting right there.
Love that.
Leads off Jimmy with a double down the right field line. At the plate to first base.
And if I'm not mistaken, 2-0 count, so that's probably a pitch that he's looking for in that situation. So good job knowing what he's looking for. He got it, took advantage of it.
And, Coach, that's what you were talking about. He's not going to be, taking that pitch the other way. He sat on that one finally. They know he's seeing what they're doing to him.
Yeah, I mean, he eventually better get to it because I know how much he's worked on that pitch. So,
And here is Anthony Ford with hi, I'm going to hit it over the fence swing for you.
Yeah, we got some big fans going in here. He helped a little bit right there.
He definitely don't get cheated. He said, that's why Coach put me in the lineup right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one job, and I'm gonna try to do that job every time.
1 ball, 1 strike to Ford.
But at the same time, again, I like that he's not getting cheated.
No. Absolutely. He's your 4-hitter for a reason. He's a big, strong kid.
Yeah. I can live with a little swing and miss if every once in a while.
Ooh.
I don't like that, though.
Because Mitch Thomas from the Hitting Zone, he does podcasts. He's a big guy like that. He always says, he says, so as a big guy, he said you got to swing hard just in case you hit it.
That's right. Oh, man, yeah. If I had a nickel every time I said that, I'd be a rich man.
plus he's hitting behind Ashton Cooper and Jackson, who get on base quite a bit, and they're all high contact, not big swing and miss guys. You can afford to put him there, especially if they're on base.
Yeah. Absolutely, Coach.
Uh-oh.
That's going to drop fair. Oh, no. Blue called it foul.
Oh, man. You can't see from our angle.
No.
It's just behind the dugout, but that looked...
It was close.
That looked really close.
But Blue had the line, calls it foul.
Don't see a whole lot of arguing, so it must have been the right call.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, nobody's standing around going like this.
Yeah, I think Coach there in the first base box, I think he'd have lost his mind a little bit if it was the wrong call.
Absolutely. Nolan Samuel, Anthony Ford back to the plate. Got a little ahead of myself there. Nobody out, and that is ball 3. So a 3-2 count. It's good at bat here from Ford. He walked and scored a run in the first inning and has lined out to the right fielder.
I think he does a good job of knowing when he can unload on some of those swings too.
Yeah.
And a line drive, base hit. And Coach had held him up, the bobble, but Engel at third, Ford at first. So a double and a single And Moberly has something going here with nobody out. Nolan Samuel coming to the plate.
Yeah, I think right there, Engel with 0 outs. I think Engel plays it a little safe, doesn't fully commit to going just in case, diving play, got to get back. So I understand the hesitation there. No big deal here. First and third, nobody out. Well, that's okay.
That was the pitch to hit right there. He just missed it.
I'm glad to see him.
Yeah.
He jumped on the first pitch last time, but I'm glad to see him do that again because
Yeah.
I think that's when he's most effective. And obviously, it's got to be there.
Yeah.
And he did miss it, but that's when he's successful, when he has that approach.
Well, and sometimes when you got two big boppers like that right in front of you, pitcher thinks he can relax and just tries to get ahead. And good pitch.
I think Blue was baited into that one.
Yeah, I think so. That's okay, though.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Every once in a while, you get a gift. Might have a little bit of pitcher catcher not getting on the same page here. Oh, that's a really good pitch and an extremely good take. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he did go. I thought he did.
He knew.
Yeah. That was a really
I was
good.
trying to bait him.
So Samuel down on strikes for out number 1. Drew Smothers, the catcher, now at the plate.
Sometimes, though, with a two-man crew, it's tough to get that call.
Yeah, buddy. And honestly, there's some of those angles. That's a strike. As an umpire, yeah, as an umpire, if I'm in the C slot with a left-handed batter or a right-handed batter, man, I don't want that call.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
give it to me.
Exactly.
Make a call. We're both in bad angles. Where if you're in the C slot with a right-handed batter and the guy behind the plate, both of y'all are in bad angles
Right.
to make that judgment.
Right. And as a coach, sometimes you just have to accept that they just don't have a good angle, and so it might not be the right call, and you just got to live with it.
It's tough.
Yeah.
And I get it from the coach's perspective. You want that. You're like, come on, Blue. And you're
Yeah.
like, I don't know, you saw what I saw.
Right, yep.
You might have a better angle. Maybe we'll ask you next time. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm trying,
Oh, yeah.
I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings.
Good.
Oh, good piece of hitting. Eisenbees. Oh, the throw is offline. Nice job by Shermer to come get that. Eisenbeis makes a bad throw, and the run scores. Jackson Engel comes across. It's a 5-1 now, and the throwing error allows Anthony to get to second base.
Really good effort on the dive. I think he might have second-guessed himself a little bit. I think he was originally going to just take the out at 1 and then last second changed his mind, and that's what led to the errant throw.
And you got the guy at second base already. You still got moving parts coming over to first base.
Yes, correct.
Carson Irwin at the plate. He's 1 for 2 today. Flied out to left field and has an RBI single in the 4th. Popped up. That's going to get out of play. You see the center fielder in him as Devin Black. As soon as that ball was hit, I mean,
Yeah.
it's almost to the dugout.
Yeah. That's that natural instinct right there.
1 ball, 1 strike to Irwin. Or is it just 0-1? Did I have an extra?
I've got 1-1.
I threw an extra chick in there. You got 1-1?
Yeah, I got
okay,
one.
that's
I got
what
1-1.
That's hit deep. And Anderson back. And to the wall in center field. Irwin got all of that. And that's going to clear the bases in front of him. Carson Irwin with a 2 RBI triple here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Kind of waiting for that. He's a big kid, and he's just missed a couple, and he's also had some hard hit balls, and he didn't miss a single part of that baseball.
Yeah, no, he hit that very hard, and honestly, he was moving on the base paths. He almost caught up to the runner, the second runner coming around third. Yeah.
I was like, dang, he can move for a big man.
Yeah, and that's a really tough play by center fielder because the ball's hit to your right, but the wind is carrying it back to your left, and so you turn a certain way on the hit, and then you've got to try to turn and get going the other way while running straight back at full speed, and that's just a really tough play. Great swing.
This game is starting to get away from Festus here. It's 7-1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Sorry, it's been kind of a theme all week, but I think that they were relaying pitches again out at second base.
Cade Bohm at the plate takes strike 1. One ball, one strike. Two-one now. Got the infield in here with one out.
Yeah.
Trying to cut down that runner from third.
Yeah, don't have a choice here. You gotta go infield in.
Good effort there. Nice job over there by Cooper Shilley. That hurt his hand a bit, but that was a hard hit ball. It's a good thing you got those cat-like reflexes, right?
Oh yeah.
It was didn't even give Irwin really time to think on that one to make sure he got back and not get doubled off.
Yeah.
Carson Fletcher at the plate, 2 outs now. Ground ball back to Black. And out made. So Moberly gets 3. They add to the lead 7-1 as we head to the top of the 6th inning.
5 complete innings played, and it's now Moberly 7 and Festus 1.
Excuse me, sir. Can you ask the other team to get the foul balls on their side? Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Folks, we got one more semifinal tonight. Kirkwood showing up here, getting ready to play some ball. They're going to be taking on the Mule Club, post 131. The winner of the, I believe, I got to get over there and see which one it is. Yep. They're the winner of the Stripes bracket. Moberly won the Stars. Kirkwood finished in second there. That's the next game coming up. Tomorrow we will have one game. We got the state championship game tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock right here from Liberty Park Stadium here at Day Field. Make sure you tune in. It's going to be a fun one. Leading off here for Festus, Devin Black. Cooper Harvey deals, and it's going to be a bloop single. Here you go, guys. What is it? The old bloop and the blast?
Yeah. Top of the lineup guy doing what he's supposed to do, getting on base, whatever it takes.
Tanner Duncan now at the plate, shortstop. You got the top of the order here. It's as good an opportunity as Festus has to get back in this game. Duncan swinging first pitch, fouls it back for strike one.
Good pitch.
Ground ball, Fletcher to it. Oh, pick a machine over there. Anthony Ford saving his third baseman. Out number one.
Yeah, that's a really good pick over there. That gets by. Now all of a sudden you got the middle of the order coming up with nobody out and runners all over the place.
Big difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eisenbeis at the plate takes ball one. On deck is Mason Shermer.
Yeah.
2-0.
I'd like to see him take a strike here.
There you go, Coach.
Yeah.
2-1.
You don't want to swing 2-0 there and pop it straight up, and then now you got two outs. I like seeing a strike there.
Ground ball, Fletcher. First base. I like that. Didn't get too carried away with that. Makes the play. Out number two. Black moves to third.
Left fielder number 72, Mason Shermer.
Because when he turned to look, he was already kind of by him, so
Yeah.
didn't try to turn, make the throw.
Didn't get distracted.
Mason Shermer now, who has flown out to the left fielder twice. Pops it up on the infield, angle to it. Out number three, another quick inning for Cooper Harvey as we head to the bottom of the sixth, score 7-1 Sixers.
Moberly 7, Festus 1.
Game7baseball.com, folks. Check out the fall ball action. If you're looking to get, here's what you do. You go get some t-shirts that just is like dirt bags, well, you know, whatever name you want to pick, I guess. Dirt bags, diamond dogs, whatever the case may be. Go get your buddies, go play some fall ball, get some good swings, have some fun, enjoy while you're getting ready for football season, right? That's the way it is. Game7baseball.com. Go check out their fall ball lineup today. Okay, here we go. Strike one here to Ashton Hunt. Back to the top of the order here in the sixth. we were discussing some opportunities for players of the game. Right now, I mean, definitely Cooper Harvey has been lights out on the mound. Carson Irwin banging in 3 runs of the 7, doing the job. And it's 2 balls and a strike here to Hunt on the Moberly side. We won't get too carried away yet, though.
Yeah. Not to mention it, Irwin has driven 3 runs, but 1 big blow
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
to really blow the game open a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of take the wind out of the sails, so to speak,
Yeah,
right?
Sure. Right.
3-2. Line drive back up the middle. Ashton Hunt on the base paths again.
He's seeing it well right now. He had obviously the good game this morning and not trying to do too much, which when he does that, that's when he's at his best.
Yeah.
It's the 3rd time he's been on today, guys.
Yeah. You love that out of the top of the lineup for leadoff hitter.
Brings Cooper Harvey to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. But his job's been on the mound. You don't mind that, right?
Right. Yeah, you can live with a down offensive day if you're getting it done on the mound.
And 2, we've seen this a lot. We've seen him squaring around a bunt quite a bit in this ball game.
And a lot of the time with Cooper and Ashton, when they've squared a bunt, obviously they're bunting for a hit, but it makes the infield think.
Right.
Yep.
And they've swung in a lot of those at bats, but they still have that in the back of their mind.
Right.
Black throws over, but Hunt is back in safely. Ooh,
That
a
was
little
good.
closer.
Yeah, that was a good move.
That's a great drag bunt. Nice job by
Yeah.
Black getting to it, throwing him out.
Losing runner up for shortstop number 8, Jackson.
I always see those first base dive backs, you know, when you get kind of wrong foot, whatnot. That's the panic scramble. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Jackson angled to the plate with Hunt in scoring position. 10 hits today for this Moberly squad. That's a pretty good job right there.
Yeah, it's been up and down the lineup too. It's not just 1 or 2 guys.
And not to mention, you know, when you see 7 runs on 10 hits,
Yes.
you're maximizing those opportunities.
That's right.
Got the pogo stick working.
Yeah.
We've seen some pretty cool stuff this week here, guys. We've seen a triple play,
Yep.
right? And we saw the perfect inning in my thought process.
Yeah.
Big swing. Irvin over.
Oh.
Oh!
And
Eisenbeiss. And that ball looks like it went out of play.
yeah, I don't think the umpire was watching though.
But he should get third. It
He
just depends on
he
when
was already
passed.
he was
Yeah.
already on his way to second, so he should get third. But
And that's tough because the umpire's way over in the C slot.
yeah, and right there I think might be a perfect example of the ball getting lost in the sun. Part of it maybe he was trying to make the tag too quick, but I think the other part of it was lost the ball in the sun.
And now we've seen an ejection, I believe.
Yes, we have.
First baseman number 18, Anthony Ford, the next hitter.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding the frustration because was Jackson not already?
I think he was rounding. I think he'd already passed second base, even at that.
Yeah. Yeah, the ball didn't get behind the dugout very quickly.
Maybe
because
I missed
it was
or-
that and then went this way. So I
Yeah.
mean, they're talking to the coach. It's a tough play regardless.
Yeah.
I was trying
I don't understand.
to see where the fielder was at. I didn't. Did the umpire throw their hands up? Is that what it was? Is that?
No, nobody threw hands up.
I didn't see anybody throw hands up.
Nobody threw hands up. So
Then I feel like you got to finish playing it out.
Yeah.
this is where everybody's got to just take it down a notch. It's all good. I know everybody wants to win. I do. I get it.
And I will say, I think this umpire's had a little bit of enough. He's had a couple games where
Yeah, I agree. Anthony Ford stroking a single. RBI single for Anthony Ford. Angle comes around to score.
Second baseman number 6, Nolan Samuel.
I think that was a perfect time there for Ford to stay aggressive. You just had a break and play. You know, Festus a little bit distracted right now. Comes out, doesn't give the pitcher a chance to throw a strike, just settles in, keeps the ball moving for Moberly here.
I like that move right there. Get the speed on the base paths. I mean, you're 2 runs away from ending this game right here, guys.
Yeah, you gotta go ahead and get it done.
Nolan Samuel at the plate.
I believe that's Clayton Messer that came in to run it first.
I will say this as an umpire, though, when you start hearing this stuff from the fans, that's when you get the coach between innings. Say, Coach, I know you don't want me to throw you out. That's a ground ball. Is it going to be, yes, at 2, but not enough for the double play? But you say that. Coach, I know you want to stay in the game. Do me a favor. Help me out with your fans. Talk to them. Say, look,
Yeah.
cool it down. And I think that's a great way to do that rather than turning and responding to the fans themselves.
Yeah.
And I understand sometimes it's hot and whatnot, but I think that's a great way to do that, personally. And that is down. And Smothers on his way to second with a 2-out double that moves the pinch runner. And I got to get his name. I'm sorry, folks. I don't want to just call him pinch runner because it was number 2.
It was Messer.
Messer. Okay. That is Clayton Messer.
Are we talking about this, the one that was in, or this one right here? Samuel's at third. Messer got
Samuel.
thrown at
Messer,
second.
that's
and
right.
then
Messer got thrown
Gehring's
out.
at second here.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Now Gehring is running for Smothers, who hit the double. There's 2 on. The winning run is at second base, guys, here with Carson Irwin at the plate.
Tell you what. Single here might solidify. Well, Irwin's already pretty much locked in, but definitely would solidify if he gets these 2 runs in.
1 ball, 1 strike. Long look from Black, and that misses in. 2 balls and a strike. That's a nice job by Devin Black to end the inning. So they strand 2, but they get 2 more. It's 9-1 as we head to the top of the 7th inning.
Left on base. We now move to the 7th. Moberly leads 9-1.
Re-enter number 18. Oh, no. Over here. Re-enter number 18.
All right, folks, here we go. Cooper Harvey looking to do a complete game, finish out the game here. He's going to face Brennan Irvin, Cole Robinson, and Cooper Shilley. I think we're pretty, if he finishes this out along with Carson Irwin, we're looking at a couple of players of the game here, I think.
Kirkwood guys are trying to take my job over here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You guys want to get in on the action? I know he does.
He wants to. You want me to let him in?
That's up to you,
He
Coach.
can get in if he wants to.
Jump in there. He's been wanting to. This is the winning pitcher from, or the pitcher from earlier today.
I was built for this.
Yeah, hop on in.
Jump in.
I'm a broadcaster at school.
Oh, nice.
What's
Yeah.
It's
up here?
It's 0-2. All right, so you get to do the play-by-play here, bro.
All
It's
right.
0-2 though, and we got Brennan Irvin at the plate.
Brennan Irvin. I pitched against this team once. I think he got a hit off me. 0-2 the count.
Folks, you're listening to Teddy Clayton from Kirkwood Post 156.
Ball up and out. A little bit of both.
Yeah. Very important here for Festus to get this leadoff guy on.
Just gonna drew. Oh, good snag.
That's a great
Good
play.
snag.
Carson
out there.
Irwin, man. Carson Irwin. That's why we're thinking he's player of the game right there, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that was a great catch.
Just doing a little bit of everything today.
Yeah, I'm really shocked that they hung 9 in this game. You know, the bats really came alive, and they're looking like team to beat in this one.
Cole Robinson at the plate, swings and misses at the furrow, fouls it back, strike one.
Yeah, they've played really well. Pitcher Harvey here has been dominating.
This guy's dicey.
Yeah.
I like that. What is dicey?
Dicey's, you know,
You're dicing folks up?
Dicing folks up. You know, I don't do as much dicing as I should. You know, I wish I did a little more dicing, but this guy's dicing them up. I saw him stuff at the start of the game. I mean, his spins are great, and his fastball is lively. He's a good arm. I'm glad we didn't have to face him because I think our one run would have been 0. So.
Ground ball, Jackson Engel on the big hop.
Good pick over there first.
Man, Mr.
He's got some nice
Ford,
plays.
pick a machine.
That is a grown man at first base.
Yeah,
that
it
is
is.
a big kid.
Yeah, it is.
I'm jealous.
I really like Engel charging that ball right there, too. It's easy as a shortstop to sit back and get on your heels and potentially throw that ball away, but I like how he came through it, worked through it on the run.
He's had a few nice plays this weekend. I saw a game last night. He had a really clutch snag to save a run that kind of won them the game.
Yeah.
That was pretty huge.
So Cooper Shilley, the last hope for Festus here, fouls
Right on
it
that
back.
one.
Looks like I think we might have a pinch hitter.
Is it 28?
28.
Yes, I'm sorry, guys. You're right. I didn't see that. Number 28 is Landon Taylor. Swings and misses 0-2. So coach giving Taylor an at-bat here.
Man, that's a tough task, sitting on the bench all day long, and then you got to come in facing a guy who's dicey.
He's dicey. Oh,
Anthony Ford ends it. Moberly moving on to tomorrow's championship game at 1 p.m.
I'm excited to see him tomorrow. I'm excited to see him.
Our players of the
It's gonna be
game.
awesome.
Moberly, we got definitely Cooper Harvey and then Carson Irwin. On the other side, we're going to have Jack Klump, the starting pitcher. Folks, Moberly punches their ticket. Kirkwood taking on the Mule Club coming up at 7 p.m. Don't miss it. Come on back. Goodbye for now.